What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm going to be showing how to make In-N-Out Burger. Now, if you don't know what it is, which I would kind of be surprised, not going to lie, but it is a West Coast burger joint, in case you couldn't tell. I believe it's fast food. So yeah, I've never been there because I don't live on the West Coast, but here it is, and yeah, I don't have a whole ton to say about this one. So, yeah, I guess with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space you're going to be needing for this is a 37 by 23, and the materials we're needing to start off are brick block, black stained glass blocks, dark oak doors, smooth quartz blocks, black stained glass pins, nether brick slabs, red concrete. Let's see, where do we go from here? Birchwood planks, and we'll go birchwood stairs. You also need polished granite slabs, polished granite blocks, and then you need red nether brick blocks, stairs, and slabs. Now, with that, if you happen to be in the future, I would probably recommend using mangrove. Now, I don't actually know what the mangrove looks like. So make your best judgment on it, on how red it is. You want the letters to be red as you can get it. Warped, it would be an option, but that's too purpley. Red sandstone is too orange. Red nether brick is the best option as of right now, but mangrove could be better, and I think it is, but I'm not positive on that. So make your best judgment with it. But starting from the front left-hand corner of your whoopsies, 37 by 23 grid cough if you made it. You want to count backward diagonally to the right by 1, and going right, you want to place 2 brick blocks. Bring each of those brick blocks back by 1, so you now have a 2 by 2. From the back right corner of that 2 by 2, you want to go back diagonally to the right by 1 and place a black glass. Bring that glass right with 2 dark oak doors, black glass. Forward diagonally to the right with a brick block. Then bring that brick block right 1. And bring each of those 2 brick blocks forward by 1 each. So you now have this. That'll be your entrance. What you do want to do as well, though, is from that first black glass that you placed, this left one, you want to bring that back with 2 dark oak doors, black glass, back diagonally to the left with a brick block. Bring that brick back by 1, and then bring either of those brick blocks left by 1 each. So you now have this configuration. You then want to bring each black stained glass block up with 3 black glass, and then bring each of your doors up with 2 black glass. So it'll give you this. Cool. That lighting annoys me. What you want to do now is you want to... 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to bring each of your brick blocks up with 4 smooth quartz blocks. Oh, we need smooth quartz stairs. That's unfortunate. We're actually done with our dark oak doors already, though. And I want to say your black glass. Yeah. What you want to do is you want to connect your smooth quartz blocks together at the top row. So you have this. We essentially have a frame right now. That's cool, I guess. What you can do, though, is you can get rid of your black stained glass blocks, and your dark oak door, and get out spruce door and smooth quartz stairs. Now, on either of these sections, you want to place along the left and the right. You want to place at the left side an upside down smooth quartz stair, or upside down smooth quartz stairs, I guess, in that top left corner facing right. Top right corner, upside down smooth quartz stairs facing left. So it'll give you this effect, which is what you want. You kind of want an arched look for this part. And then that'll give you this, or whatever. There you go. Now, we essentially want to focus on the exterior sides of this. So that's going to be the front, the left, and then the one little block on the back here, and then the one little block at the right here. And you want to place on top of each of those, you want to place a singular red concrete. So if you're not quite sure on the pattern, it should look like this. Now you can fill in all of it, it just isn't necessary and kind of is a waste of time. So there you go. Then from that, what you want to do is you want to place on top of that row of red concrete 6 rows of smooth quartz blocks. And then that'll be as tall as your build will get at any point, minus the roof, which we'll worry about later. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part, I guess. It's a weekend, so that's always nice. But I was gonna try to record a build battle, but we were not able to do it. So hopefully I can record it this coming weekend, and then, because this is gonna be probably the biggest build battle on the channel yet. It's gonna have the most to it, and I'm kind of curious how it's gonna turn out because yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's that. Pretty simple. The red concrete does look weird right now, but it's because we don't have the nether brick slabs around it, but that's fine. We'll worry about that later. You could also use like polished blackstone or polished blackstone brick instead of nether brick, but I think the nether brick is enough of a contrast to the build. And that's the hard part with these things. You try to find the right contrast. Like the birch was kind of hard because I didn't know what I wanted to use, because I didn't want to use quartz, obviously, because then it'd be the same as the walls. I didn't want to use anything too harsh, so I was like, okay, birch works. What you want to do, though, now is you want to, from this back right-hand corner... Okay, so, from the right side of this, where the 2x2, the back right-hand corner of that right 2x2, you want to go back diagonally to the right with a brick block, so you can see where that brick block is. Then bring said brick block right by 26... Then back by 14. Then place a spruce door and 2 brick blocks. So that will give you this. Cool. Going on top of that row of brick in the same fashion in which we placed it, so left to right to back, you want to place 2 smooth quartz blocks, 6 black stained glass pins, 3 smooth quartz blocks, 5 black stained glass pins, 3 smooth quartz blocks, 6 black stained glass pins, 2 smooth quartz blocks, then go back with 1 smooth quartz block, 6 black stained glass pins, 7 smooth quartz blocks, skip over the door, 2 smooth quartz blocks. Copy that row 2 more times, except you want to place smooth quartz blocks above the door. The only thing challenging with builds like this for me is like trying to get the letters to work out. I mean, yeah, there's banner letters, but I don't like banner letters that much. So this was kind of tricky to get this to work out mathematically, and why I actually didn't do this earlier, because I got this suggested to me a while ago, but I was scared on how I wanted to do the letters, because I didn't want to make a build like this. I didn't want to make like this White Castle style. What I wanted to do instead was I wanted to do it so it's like that section would be in the middle essentially, and it would be split in half. But if I did that, at this rate, if it was symmetrical, it would have been way too big. So that was kind of the hard thing for me to figure out. There you go. Pretty simple. Now, what you want to do is you want to place 1 row of smooth quartz blocks on top of that. And then we'll leave it off at that for now. Because what you want to do is you want to come to the back, and you want to orient this as the entrance portion is the back right-hand corner. And then this wall will be the left side. So we're essentially reversing all of our directions. What you want to do is you want to take this left brick block here, and you want to bring it right towards you by 1, right 4, away from you by 1, right 4, I didn't even realize that was like that, towards you by 1, right 4, away from you 1, then right by 18, and then connect forward with 11. I guess technically backward, but towards the front of the build. Towards that entranceway. That thing. Yeah. So, never mind, I'm not going to explain that right now because that's kind of pointless. So what you want to do is you want to work onto this. That kind of looks like a squiggly line. You want to work onto this row of brick in the same fashion in which we placed it again. So you want to place 2 smooth quartz blocks, and then towards you with 1. Black stained glass pane. 1 block gap. Black stained glass pane. Smooth quartz block. Away from you 1. Right 4. Towards you 1. Then right with a black stained glass pane. 1 block gap, black stained glass pane, and then the rest of this section wants to be just a row of smooth quartz. Just like that. You then want to copy that row 1 more time. Gaps and all. And then you want to place 2 rows of smooth quartz blocks on top of that. Just like this. There you go. Now, what you want to do is on top of that entire lower section of smooth quartz, so essentially the main build, just not including the entrance part, you want to place 1 row of red concrete on top of all of your smooth quartz. It's not really a row, because the row is left to right or front to back or something like that. This is all sorts of directions. Just like that. So, you're going to want to place 5 rows of smooth quartz on top of that. However, there is a small catch with that. It wants to essentially be a rectangle, and it does not want to include those little squigglies at the back. So, essentially, you're going to place your 5 rows at the front and the right the same way as you normally would. But then, once you hit the back, I'll show you what to do on the back. Once you hit the back, instead of following this line, you just want to go straight across. And then the left side's kind of just the same. So yeah, or just generic forward. So it'll give you this. Now, it again looks a bit odd, but we'll worry about all that stuff later. That'll be important once we get to the detailing part, but that's not really our goal right now. Our goal is to just get this thing done. As far as structure is concerned, not just, like, rush it done. I've got plenty of time. I got probably 50 minutes if I really needed it, although I don't think I'm going to need that much time. Unless something goes horribly wrong, which, in that case, then yeah, that's a problem. But, yeah, frickin' place the thing. So, yeah, we're almost there. And then I will make an interior for this, as I most likely mentioned in the intro. So this this section here will be 1 block shorter than the entrance area. Which, I'm referring, in case you don't know, I'm referring to this front left thing as the front section. I feel like I've went through a span where I made every single restaurant like this. White Castle and whatever else I made around that time. I made all of them like this. Quiznos, kind of. Quiznos was different, but it was just general structure. And then I don't think I can see any of them right here. No. But I went through a stage where I was just, like, building them all like this. So, what we're going to want to do is, at the row of smooth quartz under the strip of red concrete, you want to place a row of upside down nether brick slabs that goes all the way around the build. And you can probably guess what the other portion of this thing is, the step with the red concrete, although I will tell you what to do for it in a moment as well. It is a little bit weird because of the back. The back, or the bottom one, isn't not affected at all by the strip, but the top one is a little bit, so, whoopsies, I did not want to do that. And make sure you do actually follow the squiggles and don't add one there. So you can have this. And make sure that each corner is also a right angle and you don't have that dull effect. I think that with a little bit more, with it extruding a little bit more, you know. So yeah, there you go. That kind of looks actually funny. I like that. And then on the row of smooth quartz above the row of red concrete, you want to place a row of normal red nether brick slabs going, or sorry, normal nether brick slabs going all the way around, not red nether brick. And then once you do hit the back, the little squiggles, essentially you just want to follow the shape that the bottom one did, and also directly above those red concretes, you do want to place nether brick slabs. So if I look at it from an overhead angle, let me finish this up 1 second. If I look at it from an overhead angle, it'll look like that. Which is correct. At least I think it's correct. So there's a chance. I feel like there's gonna be at least one tutorial where I do something wrong and I don't even realize it. There's probably one of them out there that I just didn't realize I made a mistake. And then, like, if I went around on each one and I was like, huh, that one has a mistake. Actually, I think I did that once. I think I realized that once on, one of my improving old tutorials. I feel like I found one that was like, I did it wrong. I don't remember what it was, though. But there was something I feel like that was wrong. So, yeah, there you go. Pretty simple, I guess. Not really. What you're going to want to do is at this square here, the entrance, you want to come to the top, and you want to essentially make it into a square. So connect those corners together, just like that. And then we're going to kind of ignore that for a second here. Because what you want to do is on the lower section, so as the main build itself, you want to place a row of birchwood planks on top of that top row of smooth quartz. And again, make sure that you do not do this to the square or the entrance section yet. You're gonna have to do it at some point. I'm just doing it separate because it's gonna make it a little bit easier if we do it separate, and you'll see why. You then want to wrap the birchwood planks in upside down birchwood stairs. Now right side up, like I might have accidentally just done there with the one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with this build. It definitely, like, it gives me the vibe that I want it to with the, like, California stuff. Then what you're going to want to do is you want to fill in the middle of this here in with birch wood planks, this lower roof. You don't have, I would not recommend filling in the square at this level as well because it's not going to be necessary, but yeah. But like, I don't know particularly a lot about California, how their builds look in, like, in general. Because I feel like most of the things that I build are more so like East Coast or like maybe even Midwest. Like yeah, like Missouri area, or like Missouri and east of that. That's everything that I have like any sort of understanding of. And I'd say that, like, from what I've seen of California, like this does give me a California vibe, which is what I want, since, you know, it is kind of California based, I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't actually know where it started. I should look that up if I really am curious, but it gives me the California vibe, and that's kind of where it is. Like California, Nevada, that kind of area. Maybe Washington. I don't know. There you go. Now you have this. Cool. We'll do the letters in a moment, but what you want to do is on the entrance section, you want to place a row of birchwood planks on top of the top row of smooth quartz. The reason we're doing this separately is, well, you'll see. You then want to surround the birchwood planks and upside down birchwood stairs, same thing as the lower section. But you don't want to fill in the center. So what you can do now is you can clear your inventory and get out polished granite slabs, which I want to say I've never used polished granite before. Polished granite blocks. Red nether brick blocks, if it would actually grab it. Red nether brick stairs. That's one of the problems with Bedrock. It doesn't even grab it 90 or 5% of the time. Red nether brick slabs, and I think that's all you need to finish off your build. Which 5% is not necessarily a huge number, but in this context it is. So from this upper roof section, what you want to do is on top of that row of birchwood planks, you want to place a little square of polished granite slabs. Just like that. Then moving inward from that, you want to place a little square of polished granite, which is an even smaller square. Then go upward diagonally inward from that and place another square of polished granite slabs, which is a 4x4 square. And then in the middle of that, place polished granite blocks. And that's your upper roof. If you want to make it brick, you could. I just wanted to use polished granite because, I don't know, I kind of just wanted to use something like that. Because I think polished granite's nice because it's tiled and it isn't like small tiles, like those little rectangular tiles that bricks are. I don't know, I wanted to be a little bit innovative with it, so I figured why not use something that rarely anyone ever uses. Unless they're trying to make like a cave or something, but, you know, it fits in. That's... You gotta, like, if you want to try to use a block that's rarely used, it has to fit in. And that's kind of the hard part with it. But I think it works enough here. So what you want to do is you want to come to the bottom left-hand corner of this long front section, and you want to count upward diagonally to the right by 1. So you're on this block right here. Go up front with 3 red nether bricks. Then leave a 1 block gap going right. Place 3 red nether bricks again. Bring the middle block right with a stair and then a block. Bring that block up and down by 1. And leave a 1 block gap from the middle block of that and place an upside down red nether brick slab. And then leave a 1 block gap from that and place a red nether brick block. Bring that block up and down by 1 and take that middle block and bring it right with a stair facing right. Block. Bring that block up and down by 1. Then take that middle block and leave a 1 block gap moving right, place an upside down slab. 1 block gap moving right from that, normal block. Bring that block down with an upside down stair facing left. Then go right with a block. Right with an upside down stair facing right. Up with a block. Up with a stair facing right. Left with a block. Left with a stair facing left. Now leave a 1 block gap from the bottom of that and place an upside down stair facing left. Bring it right with a block and then an upside down stair facing right. Bring either of those upside down stairs up with 2 blocks. And then leave a 2 block gap from the bottom of that and place 3 blocks moving up. Take the top block and bring it left and right with an upside down slab. I apologize if that was a little bit quick, but it's not too hard. It's really just, you have got, what, 5 letters there? I-N-O-U-T, and then the second N, which is 5 different letters, 6 total. So, I mean, it's not that bad, and just looking at it, these are pretty simple letters, so hopefully you can figure it out. Yeah. Once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exterior for your In-N-Out burger complete. I love saying new names for the first time. I don't know why, it's just really fun. But, I think that's it. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic day and I will see you in the next one. Peace.